getting more effective in managing my workforce. I can match what I have to my business need on a completely different fashion. I can upskill, reskill employees in a better fashion. I can move them to different jobs in a completely different fashion. So I'm in a way coming to the completely different level of management of my workforce. For L&D function, I think actually the transformation has already started, and I like to call this transformation from a function which provides learning offers to a company which manages skills or develops skills. Because I think if you look 10 years back, 5 years back even, it was more about, okay, let's provide offering for people so that they can move to the next level, but you would not really be so targeted. You would not look to developing measures which are very targeted on particular and support business, not only individual, but really business in a very targeted way. And I think it's changing already, and I think skills management really supports this transformation and necessary step. I think without this complete digital solution and a lot of functionality, we will not be able to do it in a very effective way. For the individual, I actually think that it supports meritocracy, because I as an individual will be much more, would prefer to be valued based on skills, not what I can, because I perceive skills as my capabilities, right? So when I have this, it's in a way makes my personal development, my career progression, much more justified, much more fair for me. And it opens also certain opportunities with respect to cross-country mobility, which I probably couldn't see before, or where I would not be identified as a good candidate before that.
I think for an employer, it means everything. I think over the last 4 to 5 years, we've seen the world change dramatically. And I think the way to adapt to that is to be ready for those black swan moments. And I think in order to be ready for those moments, we need to understand what skills we have within our organizations. Where are our strengths and where are our weaknesses? And when we can identify those accurately, we're going to be able to invest resources, time, and energy in order to fill those skills gaps. And it's not until we move towards a skills-centric organization that we're really going to be able to do that effectively. That's for the organization. I think from an L&D perspective, I think L&D's been out in front of skills for a long time. I think that it's really the world that has caught up with that. It's the pace of change that's helped bring that to the forefront. But L&D has been focused on skills for a very long time. And I think this wave of new technology and capabilities has allowed L&D to more accurately target the skills that people need, and really be able to more accurately invest their resources into how to upskill people. For the employee, again, I would say probably growth and opportunity are at the center of moving towards a more skill-centric organization. To be able to understand what skills you have, to be able to get credit as an employee for the skills you bring to the table that you've acquired over other experiences. And then to be able to say, I see other opportunities that I'm interested in. What skills do I need in order to actually have an opportunity to move into these new roles and to grow? I think another thing is that when we understand what skills we have and what skills we need in order to move into new opportunities, we can better connect people with peers and mentors that would more accurately help us achieve those goals.
If you're thinking about business transformation, you need the people's strategies to help drive that transformation, and skills is at the core of that. I think it helps to drive culture change. It helps to drive engagement with employees and sets the right behaviors, but more importantly, it helps to ensure that you can deliver on your business objectives.
When we start to use skills as a criteria for a lot we do in HR or in the business, the first benefit is agility in terms of being able to quickly move people around in the spots that they need. During the pandemic and afterwards, in this VUCA world, agility has become the biggest keyword. So organizational agility is probably the biggest benefit. At the same time, even running business and understanding organizational capability, what your people are capable of, and trying to anticipate future needs of the organization, that's a really big bonus too.
What do skills unlock for an organization and an individual? At the organizational level, companies are really trying to solve for 3 problems. Do they have the capabilities to execute on their strategy today? Are they prepared to do the work of tomorrow? Are they able to shift and adapt when unexpected changes come? At the individual level, there are also 3 questions that individuals are concerned about. Are they marketable? Do they have the skills that the market needs and wants? Are they being helped in gaining new skills so that they can have career advancement in the future? And they look a lot to organizations to help them be prepared. Do they have the skills that will help them to have economic sustainability and career elasticity over the long term? Skills are really unlocking the ability to be flexible, adaptable, and to have sustainability over time.
Truly speaking, it unlocks a lot of hard work to try and work out who's in the organization and what are these skills they have so that we can place them where they are most enriched and where the work needs to be done. What it unlocks for organizations is the ability to place people quickly into contexts where their skills are needed, I guess while stimulating them in their work. This also unlocks mobility, just pure mobility, both for the organization, for an individual, and then for teams as well.